Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Anders Carlson has his teed up, ready to get started.
And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hurts throwing right away.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Throwing is Hurts.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
It's caught on the right side at Smith.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10
at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
It's caught inside the 25. And it's a Packers touchdown.
Christian Watson,
79 yards.
And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers.
A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Packers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And it's now 14-0.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here's Hurts to throw.
He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 11.
Hurts.
That's caught by Penny. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Picked off by Quay Walker.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is
you've been hit by a smooth criminal
in the second quarter.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
At the 8-yard line.
He's got a man, complete. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 92 yards. And the Eagles are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. .38-yard line, 2nd and 11. They're going to look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. They'll drop to throw. Rolling to his left. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll set up a throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quay Walker, and the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Following the interception, Love. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Now 3rd down and 7. To throw now. Here's Love. setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. How about this? They'll change it at the line. On 4th down, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And got his man complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Love's throw brought in by Watson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Going back to Love. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. A rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. And quickly they get to the line. Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Running right, Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On play action, Love to throw. Quick slant to Watson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Love to throw for it on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Eagles are going to take over here up near the 40. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, have 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Past the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
Final play of the half, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love now to pass on first down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 84 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The
Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a...
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. 49 yards.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10.
But first down hurts.
Dumps that off to Penny as running back. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up second and 11 at the 20.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call. Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at the 20.
Now Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard
Love now. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
Love. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by James Bradberry.
Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Hurts.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Rashawn Gary able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rashad Penny. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Eagles take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Hurts will throw.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Eagles 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
1st down, Love to pass.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Love. Eluding the pressure right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
They'll pitch it out to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Now Magoo.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Now Jones. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Jones.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Magoo. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Packers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. The Packer offense, Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. 1st down, going to the air with Love.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
69 yards.
And the Packers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
That'll back to PAT up from the 15 to the 20.
And with the advent of that rule, moving the PAT back to the 15-yard line to begin with, they were no longer kicking normal extra points, were they? They were kicking field goals. This is a longer field goal attempt for them, even though it's only for an extra point.
And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Rashad Penny,
his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And my goodness, another interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it.
And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
This one swung out here to Jones.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Green Bay.
To throw is Magoo.
That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
A gain of 14.
In motion right goes Reed.
Here's Magoo looking to throw it. Flush to his right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Magoo back to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Love this time is going to set up to throw it. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete.
It's a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, Hurts.
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they're going to speed things up here.
That's good for an Eagles.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Flushed out right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 67 yards. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. On play action. Love to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Love looking to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And